Okay, Mr. Eugene Grasso. How did you first start reading comics, and what were the events that brought you to Comic Book Jones?
Do you prefer Gene or Eugene?
Gene.
Gene.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's all right. Yeah. Eugene's my real name, my first name, but I like Gene.
Okay.
So yeah, I was a big fan of the Batman, the Adam West Batman when I was growing up. Right? Everybody watched it, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
And, Wonder Woman, the TV show Wonder Woman. I was in love with Linda Carter. Everybody was, I'm sure, as well. So my first comics that I started reading were like G.I. Joe, Transformers, the cartoons like that. And they had the comic book store up on right up the street here. Next to McDonald's. I don't know if anybody remembers that place.
No, absolutely. That was the
there.
comic shop.
Yeah.
Lou Manna owned it. Lou Manna's here every single week.
Oh, okay.
Lou Manna's
Great.
also a comic artist, worked on Thunder Agents,
Legion of Superheroes.
Legion of Superheroes, a lot of Blue Ribbon stuff. He's working on the Batman thing right now.
Band of Innocence.
Okay, yeah. So, that was back in the day when $5 would get you a bunch of comics.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Of course.
60-cent comics.
Yeah. Yeah, so I grew up with, doing that, reading those comic books and stuff like that. And then, video games came along, kind of fell out of it a little bit. And how I came to here...
What do you mean video games came along? Like
Nintendo.
what era are you talking?
NES.
Nintendo?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the original Nintendo NES.
You said, fuck comics, Mario's cool.
Pretty
Duck
much.
Hunt's better than the Avengers.
Yeah. Well, I still played the comic book when they did the Avengers games, the X-Men games, those four-person things.
Yeah, right on.
Arcades fell apart.
Hey, the Avengers Sega game's still awesome.
Yes, it is. Of course it is.
Captain and the Avengers.
Thank you, Wonder Man.
I used to love it because whenever
Wonder Man swoops in and gives you a power. He gives you life.
When it's really quiet in the store from now on, can you just blurt that out?
my favorite is like that game's designed to break the spirit of the fourth kid playing it because you get like Captain America, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Vision.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but like the way the game said it was like really depressing.
It was arguably more powerful than any of them.
It was white costume Vision though. Come on.
Hawkeye's got a fucking bow and arrow. Come on.
Hawkeye was a shit.
But he gets all the chicks.
Yeah.
How many seriously? How much of the female roster?
Does that help him solve missions in
He
the
sticks
second
his
game?
arrows in them.
I want to be Hawkeye. He gets all the chicks. Thank you, Tom.
We're interrupting your origin. Carry on.
No, that's all right. That's what we do.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
that's
it,
right.
Smurf.
I'm not small. Wow! That makes no sense.
Jinx Smurf? Shing's a wow.
Way to go,
You
Gene.
understand?
I think that's the first time we've had a guest.
At least I don't
antagonize you.
At least I don't shop at a store with my mom.
No.
Is that Batman?
You know my mother has cancer, right? How dare you?
Gotta keep an eye on him, man.
Your mom's a very nice lady. That is true.
I'm glad you're saying that, so when she listens to this,
Holy shit.
she'll come just fucking attack her.
I'm sweating. That was funny. Oh, man.
Me too.
Jeez and crackers, you alright with me?
Yeah, good. Carry on.
Alright, so getting back to, how did I come to Comic Book Jones?
How did you?
He's not coming anymore, that's for sure.
No, I still love everybody else except the Chong Chong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Carry on. Tell the origin.
okay.
Why'd you walk in the store?
Why did I walk in? Yeah, it wasn't for you. That's
I know that.
Babyface's last two appearances where he's had an argument with the guest. The kid last time, that's why I was going to say to you before, it's not the first time that somebody's actually started busting bit because of the kid.
Well, just like, the kid we expected it from.
Well, the kid was rebutting, though, I think, against
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
you
but
said.
I mean, Gene just like right at you.
He's been looking forward to this all weekend.
Gene threw a Chinese star right
As a message, let him know I'm coming on
This
Wednesday.
is why I did not say hi to you when I saw you at the movie theaters to see Lucy.
I know.
Because
right?
you knew this would happen.
No, because
Yeah,
you're
no.
an ass. No, you were a nice guy. You're not.
I am a nice guy.
Carry on. Tell your
And
story.
actually, I'm going to translate for Chris Carbonero. No, you do got.
He doesn't understand.
Dang,
Oh, you're talking
no.
retard. That's fine. He's fine.
So how I came to Comic Book Jones. So I fell out of comics, right? And Iron Man, the movie came out.
Yes.
Okay, with Robert Downey Jr. And I was like kind of skeptical with Robert Downey Jr. I'm sure everybody was.
No, I wasn't.
No,
Oh,
really?
no, I knew it was going to be a fucking home run because I'm a genius.
You are. You ain't can't cheat you.
I was actually going to say a very similar thing. Really, though.
Yeah. All right. So Iron Man, the movie came
How
out.
old are you?
40.
See, you're making fun of
That is
kids.
none of
like
your
people
business.
Like, you know,
You say
That is
Corner
none
your
of
age.
your
You're so much
business.
younger than me. You got like almost as much gray hair as me.
I know, you know, it's just a hereditary. I'm sorry, Jolly Green Giant.
Here we go. I'm backing away slowly.
He's tall. I don't know. Just imagine it.
Yeah, and that's a bad thing to
Tall
be in
and
this world.
gangrelous.
Good comeback. Good comeback.
I wasn't really making fun of you. I just felt like calling you something.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
So Iron Man came out. We went and saw it over here, and then as
Were
we
you
were walking,
were you at the tailgate for Iron Man?
no.
That was our second tailgate, right, Babyface?
No, it wasn't.
Third?
Nope.
Really?
First one was
Don't be
Clover.
mad at me. I
First
Pretty
one,
easy.
it was Cloverfield and Speed Racer, then Indiana Jones 4.
Wow, you had
then
three great tailgates in a
Hellboy.
row, huh?
No, Iron Man was probably in the top 10.
Actually, I mean, those tailgates were good because
Oh, the
nobody's ever
tailgates were
done
good.
it
The
before.
movie sucked, but
Right,
the tailgates were
but I
good,
mean, the
I'm sure.
tailgates themselves, everybody was like, really? Yeah, like, it's funny, like, the first few tailgates, like, people would come in, like, and be like, yeah, there's beer over there, and they'd be like,
You know, it's funny. That's
it's just,
exactly,
like, just kind of, like, looking like, and, like, yeah, it's free.
that's exactly the way I was
know?
the first time I came in here. And that's
Yeah.
when you guys had the pizza and you had the sandwich.
That Rob Burmeister,
Yeah.
you know, Chowers
Yeah.
bringing in food, and people like, the burger is good.
Yeah.
Free. You know.
So that's why we only see you really at tailgate.
Yeah, for the beer. Hey, I brought my own tonight. Natural light.
There you go.
Fucking cheap as shit. I can
Natty
find.
Light.
I like cheap
Wow.
beer. I'm drinking Coors Banquet bottles.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. What?
Behind you went, oh, stop it.
Jamie Foster just hit me with, oh, stop it. Why, Jamie? What? You don't like Coors? Oh, he said, oh.
And you know what? After listening to last week's episode, I didn't think I was topping Jamie. No way. There was no way. All right, so the Iron Man, we were walking back, and I knew the shop was here. I had seen it, you know, and I was like, why the fuck do these guys open the shop in that neighborhood? You know? And as we were coming back, I was like, oh, let me stop in and check out what's going on. And I started getting the Iron Man comics. Right after that movie, Robert Downey Jr. he blew me away, and I
So
loved it.
the Matt Fraction one.
So now you
Yes.
came,
Yep.
wait, you came like, you saw the movie and you came the next day or
No,
during the tailgate?
right after. No, it was I didn't know about the tailgate party or anything like that. I had seen it, I guess, like in the first 3 or 4 days that the movie was released, and it was in the afternoon. So just decided to come as we were, you know, because I don't drive. So we're walking along, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let me stop at the comic book store there and check out the Iron Man books. What's new? What's going on with that? And started picking that up and started reading that one, the Matt Fraction book, like Babyface said. Yeah.
Right.
And that got me back actually into comic books.
Okay,
And
cool.
that's how I came here.
And what do you read like monthly now?
Now, Batgirl. I love Batgirl. Gail
Yeah.
Simone, she's just killing on that.
Are you
So
reading her
sick.
Red Sonja?
Yes,
Gail
and that's a
Simone, Red
great
Sonja?
one too.
You picked
Yeah.
up issue 0, came out this week?
No, I haven't got that one
Okay.
yet. I'll be picking that up
Yeah.
tomorrow at the Guardians of the Galaxy. Right.
Tailgate
So,
patty.
of course, yeah. Of course, I gotta come for the free beer.
You can take a bottle of water too.
Yeah. No.
Why we have one?
We had water on?
Yeah, I'm reading Harley Quinn.
Okay.
I'm a huge Harley Quinn fan. I love her. The new X-Men, the all-female team.
Uh-huh.
And,
So you don't read books that have men in it?
yeah, I do.
No? Okay.
Well, you just said Iron Man.
Not anymore.
And-
that was years ago.
and Commissioner
Oh,
Gordon
you're not
is in
reading
that.
Iron Man currently?
Not the new ones.
Yeah,
No.
there you go.
What else? Walking Dead, of course.
Uh-huh.
I love The Walking Dead. That's one of my favorites.
And now Walking
That's a
Dead, you have
staple.
a podcast.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
It's called the Walking Dead Audio Comic Podcast.
Uh-huh.
It's available on iTunes, Stitcher, a couple other places.
Uh-huh.
So what it is, what I was thinking of doing was, I wanted to convey the comic book to people who probably were watching the TV series didn't know that it was actually a comic first.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to figure out a way to like get it across instead of like saying to them, oh yeah, in panel 1 this happens and in panel 2 this happens. So what I did was I turned it basically into an audio book.
Okay.
And I do sound effects, I do the music. I actually composed one song myself. And then
Do you have a cast?
No, the cast is me.
Oh, so you do everybody's voice?
I do all the voices.
So Andrew, you're like, Rick, holy shit, he's a fucking zombie!
So what's Glenn's voice? Come on.
Glenn? Glenn is, hey guys, how's it going? So, Rick, you want to go into town today and get some weapons?
What's Rick's voice?
Rick is, let's see. Glenn, I can't understand how we're going to do this. If we gotta go into town to get weapons, how are we gonna get past the zombies?
Okay. Gotcha. And Carl?
Carl is kind of, let's see, more like a little kid. Hey mom, how are we gonna do this today?
It's cool. What issue are you up to?
I'm about to release issue 5 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's
July
fairly
31st.
new, easy to jump in right now.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to put together an issue? You do an issue at a time, I'm
Yes,
guessing.
I do one issue at a time. I re-script the entire thing. So basically,
Oh,
what
you re-script it?
Yes, what I'm looking at, because it's too hard to do from panels and everything. So what I do is I have the comic book on my tablet, and then I'll in Word I re-script the entire thing. So what I'm reading to people is what I'm looking at, what I'm interpreting from the book.
Okay.
But I use the original words from Robert Kirk
Okay.
as the original dialogue.
Do you provide like narration captions? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear his Michonne voice?
I haven't gotten the
Yeah, it's
yet.
got a Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
He's in, what,
He doesn't have to
19,
think about it.
19?
Damn it, babyface.
Fine, what's your Laurie voice then?
Lori is, let's see. Rick, how do we get into this option? I don't understand how we're going to get around this.
Now, do you put you put effects on the voices and stuff, or
Different effects as far as sound effects, like gunshots.
do you like auto tune like Rick?
No.
Ow, shit! That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, but so 4 issues out right now. And then right after the thing ends, I do like a little recap for that issue. And
Now, when it starts, do you just jump right into it?
no, issue 1 I was explaining how it worked, like what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Issue 2 went to like a recap of what the previous issue was. So they're like previously on The Walking Dead.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, right on.
and then just go from there.
Okay.
Awesome. That sounds really cool.
Have you had a lot of hits?
The first issue's been downloaded 400 times right now.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
That's
I've
great.
got 4 5-star reviews on iTunes right now. 16 follows on Stitcher, 17 on Player FM. It's really starting to take off now, and then I just got a sponsor from Audible.
Cool.
So they're gonna, do the affiliate program with me.
Awesome.
Which is nice.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Wow.
You enjoying it?
Oh, I love it. I love doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt was saying to me the other day, she's like, when you do all those different voices, she goes, you gotta be cracking up laughing and everything. I don't do it in one take. So what I'll do is I'll do one page at a time, and then I'll stop the recording and then listen to it to make sure it sounds good. Then do the next page, stop it, record it, and go on from there.
Do you have a background in audio at all or anything like that?
No.
Or, no.
No. I was actually doing it from a rock band mic.
Uh-huh.
My 360, that's how I started out doing it. And it was like, oh yeah, it sounds pretty good. And then what I did was, I kind of DJ'd a little bit, not like you, the way you were doing it, but do like friends parties and stuff like that.
Yeah, right
I have
on.
all the mixing equipment and shit like that. But I have a Shure SM58 mic, and I decided to do that, and I have got a 2-channel mixer, and hooked it up to that, and it sounds so much better now. So that's how when I'm gonna go forward with that, like that.
Cool. Very cool.
And actually, I was looking at the Snowball myself because it's cheap, and I hear it's a great mic.
No, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We actually had somebody in here who does audio and said it's actually a really good mic, especially for podcasts. So now, where can people go? You have
I actually have my paper in the pocket.
do it. Plug away, brother.
Yeah, let me just get it out and open it up here. All right.
Yeah, was that 8?
Come on, music really?
Dead air.
Shouldn't you be going ding 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 ding?
No, I know. I never heard jokes to make those sounds.
Oh, he's great.
You just walk into everything.
I've been sitting here this entire time.
This is actually my thing. Yeah, you can find me on iTunes, Walking Dead Audio Comic Podcast. All right, we're
You
available
couldn't
there.
memorize this stuff?
No, I'm like Ed. I need my paper in front of me. Facebook, I have a Facebook page, facebook.com/WD Audio Comic Podcast, and also on Twitter, WD Audio Comic.
Cool.
WD-40.
Awesome.
WD40, yeah.
And now you've been listening
That's
to
what
the
time you use in
podcast.
half, right?
You've been,
Antoinette? Yes.
you've been listening to our podcast since episode 1?
Since
or
episode 1, yeah. Oh, you kidding me?
every week you listen?
Every week, yeah.
Do you feel like
Super
you're best
fan.
buds with us?
Of course.
Do you have any favorite moments or anything like that?
I like when you have the artists on.
Okay.
That's great. I always enjoy listening to that. Getting like the Dance a Lot episode is probably one of my favorites.
Okay.
I think that was great. Because
Yeah.
he just loves to talk, and it's great to hear that kind of forthcoming, just with him with the information about how things are created and stuff like that. I love those. Those are.
What about the Evan Dorkin episode?
Evan Dawkins, I love him. He's hysterical.
Yeah.
Always great. Amy Rita and Brandon Montclair. I love those episodes too. Yeah. And I'm really looking forward. I'm hoping you have Joe Harris on, so when he comes in.
Yeah.
I think we've had him on before.
Yeah,
he was on last year.
Yeah.
So now you've rebutted a lot of Jerkoff Jones's emails,
Right.
and so you have a platform now. But I mean, do you think it's really worth it to even say anything, considering the fact that he hasn't emailed in or anything?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think he's listening anymore.
He's also
Yeah.
going to be a cop, so he can just shoot you in the face.
Lose his job and go to jail for it.
Bay Street stomping on people's heads. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is the Old West.
Comic Book Jones does not support police brutality.
I never said it at all. I never said that we support it at all. I was just...
And besides the fact, I don't know if I should say it.
you
He's
might.
not gonna shoot me in the face because I'm not black.
Wow. Holy smokes.
Have a good night, everyone. Awkward.
It's like, what the fuck did we bring this guy on for?
Cheesy crackers, man. God bless him.
It's like my
I'm
brother.
tired NYPD.
Is he black?
Is he black? Really? Is he on the ground?
You could, man.
the question.
What if your aunt married a black man and he was your uncle? Boom, it's the 21st century.
That's mulatto.
Doesn't mean
Yeah,
they had
kid,
kids.
right?
Tucker's got a song about it, isn't that bad?
It's true.
He does.
Gary, I'll talk about your stuff that you're talking about. I truly don't know where you're I really don't know.
Oh my god, he's
Wow. You are just tuned out. You want this to be
I don't
over.
want it to be over. It's fine.
Oh man.
It's getting sweaty in here.
So who's your favorite on the podcast? You have a favorite?
Who's your least favorite first?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
least favorite?
I tell you what. Go least to favorite. I mean, but seriously, think about entertainment factor.
you left off a jerk.
I'd be like, right now you're fighting with Babyface, but
man.
Babyface adds a lot of flavor to the
Yeah, oh
podcast.
yeah.
Don't try Sway's opinions.
Being honest.
Sweet and sour
I can't.
flavor.
I
A lot of
can't.
spices.
How am I supposed to pick? I mean,
Waffle's not here.
No.
I love Waffle. I'm so
yeah.
upset that he's not
And
here
you're
right
sitting
now.
in Waffle's seat right now.
Yeah.
It's okay if I'm your least favorite.
No, you're not my least favorite. Are you kidding me? You're very
You don't
entertaining.
need to make him
What's
take
your three words
favorites.
to
He
say?
likes the podcast.
What? Just ask him. Why?
I'm gonna have to say Tony first as my least favorite. Only because you're the newest member of the podcast.
Yeah, you got to marinate a little bit more.
Yeah, you're good. I mean, I love you laughing, and you forgot to say "get on" today.
I did. I just said it very low.
Oh, did you?
Get some more at bats. You know, take those chops.
Then I guess Tiger would be next as the least, but that's because you don't speak very much on the podcast.
When he
but
does,
But when he does, it's very entertaining.
Absolutely.
he's the
Man
sniper.
behind Ed. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh. I was even considering Ed as part of the whole thing, and that's terrible. No, I want to switch that. It's Tony then Ed. Then
Making me feel great.
Again, like I said, you don't have to pick
I'll
favorite.
make the top 3 now.
yeah. Look at you. The way in better way.
And then who's next? Is it me?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you next. Then Waffle.
Waffle and Sucko.
Actually, you know what? I think you and Waffle will be tied for like second.
Okay.
You know, and then Sacco, of course, because he's got the great voices. In fact, I was hoping Saul would come out tonight. Hang out.
Now you're not getting it. 'Cause you're
No,
Then
Saul
what?
wants
From
too
you?
much-
I don't want it
No,
from
you're
you.
working. You're not getting it. I'm not giving you shit.
Saul wants too much money to come on lately.
Yeah. Oh,
Trying to
fucking
fucking
guy.
get around. But what are you gonna do? Yeah. I'd be happy to guest on one of your Walking Dead podcasts.
I would
as a
love
voice.
it. Yeah,
I'll do
definitely.
it. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Definitely. I mean, I've been looking forward to like the upcoming issues and stuff like that.
Maybe
I'm still-
Saul could be in an issue.
Yeah.
Saul could be the voice of the governor.
That is-
And I'd be up for that too if you want voice actors.
Sure.
Or whatever. Yeah,
Yes, you would be.
that'd be fun.
What's that mean?
I don't know. That didn't mean anything. And he wants to act.
He'll be your
I meant nothing.
Yeah.
I meant nothing.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Before you know, the whole forensics team will be over your house recording the whole episode.
All these are.
Issue 7, Kieran reads Walking Dead.
It's not fucking CSI. All right.
You should leave a mic on Ed on the side coaching Kieran, but then bring it up slowly. So
What's
it's
that? What's that consist of? Him behind him? Go, come on, Kieran. Come on, Kieran. You can do it, baby.
All right, Sucko, I'm gonna let you explain what just happened to the listeners.
I think it's self-explanatory. Anybody who's listening is gonna get what just happened. That you're behind Kieran, and come on, Kieran.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Gene Grasso for coming on the show.
I'd like to thank you for having me on the show. You kidding me? This has been.
I think we'll leave Gene sitting right where he is for the Sacco topic.
Oh, nice.
So.